you give someone a fish, they're gonna eat for the day. If you teach that person to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime.
Here at New Beginnings, for the past 15 years, we have strived to dispel the myths associated with homelessness, especially situational homelessness. If you thought or think like my husband and I did 16 years ago, we have something in common. We had no idea there were homeless people so close to our home and throughout our community, many of them being children. What is the definition of homelessness? When a person lacks a fixed, regular, adequate nighttime residence, they sleep in a shelter or in places not designated for human habitation. Who are situational homeless that New Beginnings helps? They're single mothers, sometimes fathers with children sleeping in the car, or temporary moving house to house in families and friends' homes. Many times the crisis was caused by a relationship breakup, financial crisis, or an unexpected health diagnosis.
New Beginnings to me actually saved my life. In 2018, I was homeless. I was living in my car for about a year. After I went to my treatment program, I needed a place to go. My kids live here in Claremont, and I had been estranged from them for a couple years, being homeless. New Beginnings changed my life. It provided me with a place to sleep that was safe. It allowed me time for me to get my affairs back in order, because a lot of things that happen when you're homeless, like you lose your license or you get some, like maybe some legal charges. A lot of stuff happens when you're out there in the streets, you know what I mean? That it's just part of that lifestyle. Because when you're homeless, it's not a quick fix. You know, it takes time for you to address a lot of these issues, not only mentally or spiritually or financially or what have you. And the classes that New Beginnings provided also helped me address that.
Me and my family had a crisis where our home was damaged by a sewer line. It ended up causing mold. It caused multiple faceted damage to plumbing. So many different things that it became overwhelming, and we were not able to repair them all. So this caused us to be displaced, in a sense, to what they would call homeless. This is our hometown. We have lived here all of our lives. This is where my children are from. So it put me in a very distressed and kind of stressful place, trying to figure out, where do I take my family? Do I uproot them? Do I have to kind of shake up our whole family dynamic in order for my children to have a place? And just so happened I was working with Amber at Mid-Florida Coalition, and she'd been working hand in hand with Mr. Steve, and she found out that he had some units that would be coming available that he'd recently renovated. So when she touched bases with him and I got an opportunity to meet Steve, it was like a click. Mr. Steve at New Beginnings was very, very welcoming. He brought us into his program. He opened up a new opportunity for us. My children were able to stay placed. They were able to stay with their community, their friends, and flourish without any mishap.
We get to help people, you know, we have people that come in all the time, you know, abusive relationships, drug addiction, homelessness, and we get to help those people. So we share with them what we went through, and they see a light of hope. And that's huge for me. Huge, yeah.
Yeah, you get to do the thing that someone did for you.
Yeah.
I was getting a divorce, and I lived in a condo that my kids found for me. And here the owner came back, and, he said even though I was a great, renter, he needed to come back because his wife was ill. A lady, her husband passed away. And here they said to New Beginnings about a trailer. And here they gave it to me. I fixed it up, and that's how great they were to me.
Welcome to Woodwinds. This is our clubhouse. We actually send out monthly an activity calendar, which is educational, health, employment, anything that we have going on that the residents need to know about. Some of those things we make public as well for our local homeless in need. This is our resource center as individuals walk in. If you walk down here, we have bulletin boards that a number of individuals will come and just take a look here. Any help wanted signs that we see in the community, especially locally, because some of these folks do not have personal transportation. They may be taking the bus that's right outside the property. So we have help wanted signs. They can actually just, you've seen these, you can just peel it off. This is day labor, they get paid daily. We have free health clinics that we provide, again with the resource fair. This is food stamp assistance through Access. Folks that are in need of, again, job interviews. This is Lake Tech. They provide us with information on people that are seeking to complete their GEDs. We have it in both English and Spanish, as we do have a Spanish-speaking population here. Woodwinds is blessed to have an after-school coordinator Monday through Friday. Every afternoon, she provides free tutoring for the children. It's typically 2 to 5, Monday through Friday, so they can just come here for free and hang out.
I come all the way from Longwood, which is probably about, it takes me about 50 minutes. It depends on the traffic. I come here every Tuesday. I look forward to it. I love the people here, and I love what this stands for. You know, giving back to the community, to the homeless.
They give out so much love to our community. They provide love for the people that work for them. It's a special place, and it belongs to Claremont here. They believe in this community. The founders started it, and their belief is to help others, and that's what they've done. And it's just love on all sides, I think.
So what drove me toward New Beginnings is my wife and I stopped by here one day, was looking for a particular piece, and there was a woman who came in and she had 2 kids, one on her hip and one was intolerant, and they were really in need, and she was fishing in her purse at the front desk trying to find the money to pay for her items. And I looked at my wife and said, Denise, we're going to pay for this. And before I had that opportunity, the people at the front desk says, you know, you need this more than I do. Let us give this to you. And that kind of compassion, I can help those people.
We hope that you have a better understanding of New Beginnings' mission, as this can happen to anyone. Please join us on our journey helping to serve the less fortunate.